Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition with our angry elf inquisitor with the green hand here. We just got our asses whipped. We lost Haven, we had to retreat, and the inquisitor fell through a hole into some caverns, and now she's got to find her way out. She's actually not the inquisitor yet, she's still the herald. But pretty soon she'll be Inquisitor. At the end of this episode, she'll be Inquisitor.
There. Who's there? Someone help!
Didn't... God damn it. Why don't you... Ah! It just puts it where it wants it. You silly goose. Alright. That's where you always put it before. Why can't you put it there this time? Ah, we can't even drink. We're dead.
It's cold. Nothing.
Oh, I can't get under this branch. I'm stuck. Is this one cold too?
Embers. Recent?
It must be. If there's embers, they must be recent, right? You are wolf food.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!
Oh.
we tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, the winter servants of false-souled gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
Well, I don't think it was the Maker. I think something about the ritual they performed somehow ended up blighting them. I think blight pre-existed whatever they did. That red lyrium statue, that ancient tag that Varric and Hawk found. Somehow that's connected. I don't know how, but somehow.
If the enemy is still out there, these questions don't matter. We need soldiers, weapons. Corypheus doesn't care what we believe.
She looks pretty elfy. She looks pretty good, especially in that keeper outfit.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. The shepherd's lost and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. Corypheus will care. The best answer to powerful lies are certain truths.
A word. The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. The faith is hard-won, Lavellan, worthy of pride, save one detail.
The threat Corypheus wields. The orb he carried. It is ours. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, said to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
Even if we defeat Corypheus, eventually they'll find a way to blame elves.
I suspect you are correct. It is unfortunate, but we must be above suspicion to be seen as valued allies. Faith in you is shaping this moment, but needs room to grow.
That, I think, perfectly encapsulates my vision of this protagonist here. Is like not much
the Inquisition,
trust
Corypheus
in humans.
has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Was this your old home, Solas? Is this where Fen'Harel had his seat of power? Where'd the banners come from? How long has the place been abandoned? 5 minutes? I need to get her out of that gray outfit. Looks terrible.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
Are you insane? They expect a savior, someone with divine power.
They want you.
Because they think I'm chosen.
They believe you are chosen because of what you have done, what you have inspired in all of us. Without you, there would be no Inquisition. Where you lead us, what kind of leader you are, that is up to you.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could do that, but I'm not so sure she'd want to draw attention to the elven stuff. All these humans around, it could backfire. Same with the magey stuff. Also, we can be a little bit diplomatic. We need a rallying cry here, is what we need. I mean, she's not stupid. She's not going to sit around going, oh yeah, like that one. Do it for my own power. No. No. She's not totally dumb. It's like, okay, if I'm going to lead this thing, I need to inspire people to follow me. And how do we do that? Well, let's give them a common enemy. Let's do that.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
Yeah, we need to get her out of that outfit, man. It's an ugly outfit.
So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
How do you tell the difference between an archdemon and just a friggin' dragon? I mean, I don't get it.
If you can't find him, then find his followers. We can go after them.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I don't have time for a meet and greet, Varric.
You'll get a lot out of this, and it's probably overdue. Just come up to the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
This looks terrible. And the Inquisitor is almost dead. Well, we're supposed to find an Arcanist. Find a workroom, find the blacksmith. We're supposed to also go talk to Hawk. Let's, I think the first thing I'll order of business is get these guys working. All right, you guys reporting in. What you got? Got an amulet of power. The Viscount was close to his brother, but the younger Pontival incurred a lot of debts. Viscount probably thought a public challenge would make his brother's lenders back off. How? We had a word with the most vocal ones, discreetly of course. The Viscount will probably leave Colin alone now. I don't see how, but anyway, we got an amulet of power. That's cool. I wonder who that's for. I don't know. Who's that amulet of power for? Oh, this is so... I never get this one right. We know who the dragon hunter is. It's the Talva Shoth. Supposed apostate. As far as I remember, the elf is a mage. And one of I can't remember which human there is a mage.
Inquisitor.
I never get this right. Let's spend some power. Open that up. open that up. And let's open this up. Okay. Nah, let's go with Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Where's Crestwood? Is this Crestwood? No. I guess we have to talk to Hawk to open up Crestwood. Well, let's get this. Sigil of the Nug. I think that's a Cullen job. That seems like something we should help out more than what Josephine has planned. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter. She's the only one that can do this.
At your service.
Alright, so everybody's working and there's nothing really to open up. I want to open up Crestwood. So I think the next thing to do is just go talk to Hawk. This place is a wreck.
Look at this place. It's a bloody palace, it is. Fit for a king, eh?
Well, it's a wreck. What are you talking about? What's that done?
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
Magic. It's gotta be magic, right? Yeah, I don't need a custom. Let's just go with the iconic default appearance.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You heard about Haven.
I have.
That's why we're here now. And why I have battlements instead of balconies.
May they serve you well.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
You're giving me maybes. I need proof.
Then let's get you some. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Loghain. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
If Corypheus has corrupted the Wardens, it may be too late to save them.
I understand. I'll do whatever's necessary to stop him. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Why did you step down as Viscount?
The Templars started using a dangerous new form of lyrium. It's red and very powerful.
The Templars serving Corypheus were using red lyrium. I stopped most of them.
It made the Templars in Kirkwall paranoid. Eventually they came after me. I left Kirkwall to try to find out more. I never imagined it would lead me to Corypheus.
That's interesting. That he is Viscount, or was Viscount, because when I set up the Dragon Age Keep, I said, yeah, he sided with the Templars, but there was nothing about him becoming Viscount, and you have to actually, I think you have to actually do some stuff in order to become Viscount. I don't think just siding with the Templars gets you to be Viscount, but maybe it does. I thought there was stuff you actually had to do. You actually had to seek out the post, and there wasn't anything about that.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Lavellan take my sister out of the Free Marches. My uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall, but everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Alright, we need to open up Crestwood. And, this is what Varric was drinking from. Varric obviously left his drink behind. But, I think in the next episode, what we need to do is go around and talk to everybody about what the hell happened here. What are they all thinking? What are their thoughts? And it'd be really nice if the Inquisitor could heal herself, because it looks terrible. You look like you're almost dead. But until next time, have a nice day.